That can go in the next blooper
reel? Are you Jagged Khan all of a sudden? Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Vincent.
And we're back again another week in a row. And we're going to be bringing you some more Warhammer lore this time around. And we're finally going to be talking about a character.
Yeah.
That isn't a Primarch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a human.
A human, yeah.
Not
basic.
Not a Xenos.
Not a Xenos. Yeah. That'd be nice. So, yeah. Top of the thing.
He's so basic, he's based.
He is based.
He's so based.
He's based. So based.
He's the second only Giga Chad to Nathaniel Garrow.
Yes.
Or no, is he more Giga Chad?
No, Nathaniel Garrow is the original Giga Chad.
Yeah, okay.
Anyone who can step to a Primarch and live to see it is a Giga Chad. That's why Khorne is up there. Not Khorne, Khan.
Yes, there is a difference there.
Anyway.
Digressing.
We want to thank everybody on the YouTube for watching and listening. Gage has started to make some shorts. Those shorts are going really well. Thank you. I hope we're glad to see that you guys are enjoying them. If you're on the Spotify, again, just having some trouble getting stuff uploaded there. I'm working on it. And if you've come from somewhere else, thank you. Welcome to the podcast for realsies.
Yeah. If this is your first episode, good luck.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for being here, no matter how that you are here.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The words.
Yeah. You English good?
Yes, I English good. Shall we jump right in?
Let's jump right in. Who are we talking about this week?
So, Nathaniel Garrow may be the only human who
He's not a human.
He's not a human. The only dude who has stepped to a Primarch once and lived to tell the tale. How many times did he step to a Primarch?
I think twice.
And he's not a human.
He's not a human, no.
Today
he outright denied. I can't find the word. He outright denied following Mortarion in behind Horus, and then he stood in front of Rogel Dawn and proceeded to tell him that his brother had turned traitor.
Yes,
and then get immediately thrown across the room. Yeah. By Rogel Dawn for saying such a thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So today we are going to be talking about a regular old human. Yeah. No extra fancy genetic modification. Nope. Yet. Who has stood to the largest orc at the current time. Mm-hmm. Not once, not twice, but 3 times.
3 times.
And lived to tell the tale.
Yes.
I feel like that. Maybe he's the second chronologic Giga Chad, but like...
Well, as we get along and we start...
We'll talk about Garrow.
And we start finding our Giga Chads and stuff like that. We'll make a Giga Chad tier
Hall
list.
of Fame.
Yeah. And we'll figure out who is the top of all tops.
Exactly.
Wait, hang on.
So moving right along.
Yeah.
Today we are talking about Sebastian Yarrick.
Put some respect on his name. That is Commissar. Sebastian Bale Eye. Yarrick.
The old man, as known by the people of Armageddon.
Yes.
Formerly Sebastian Varden.
Yes.
He was born at a very young age.
I was born at a very young age.
He was born at a very young age.
I was born at the age of 6 without a face.
He was born on a planet called Teos III.
Yes.
And his last name was originally Varden. Yeah. But he became Batman when he was 7.
Oh, okay.
His parents died.
Oh, that's a shame.
And he was raised by Old Man Grandpa.
Old Man Grandpa?
Yarrick.
Oh, okay. Old Man Yarrick.
Old Man Yarrick, who is in the wikis when I was researching, he's unnamed. He's an unnamed old man. Yeah. Or unnamed grandfather. But Yarrick took his name from his grandfather.
So he's not unnamed then?
He's not. His name is Yarrick.
His name is Yarrick. It's Old Man Yarrick.
Yeah. Anyways. Yeah. From the age of 7 onwards, he was raised by his grandfather. Yeah. Who was a veteran of the Imperial Guard. Mm-hmm. He was a sergeant at one point. Yeah. He was very disciplined, but he also had a big heart for his grandson. Oh. And taught him compassion and murder. Hand in hand. Like... combat survival, all the things that you need. Yeah. That only lasted for 3 years. Oh. Because in the 41st millennium, when Yarrick was 10, Orks invaded his planet. Oh. Killed everybody. Yeah. For the most part. Sebastian Yarrick, he's not a commissar yet. Yeah. He's just a kid. He's a kid. Yeah. He survived for 3 years. on his own, just from what he had learned from his grandfather in the last 3 years.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's 3 years and then another 3 years, I think. Yes. 3 years with his grandfather, 3 years alone. I feel there were probably a couple of other survivors, but we don't care about them.
No, we don't care about unnamed survivors 1 through 15.
Exactly. Yes. But little Yarrick survived 3 years.
Yeah.
And he took down a bunch of orcs. Nice. Not hand to hand, but he'd lay traps for them, and they're dumb enough that they would fall for it.
Yeah.
So he killed a bunch of them. He also, I'm not sure if it was during his time on the planet or once he was taken in with the Imperium, there had been a captured orc.
Yeah.
And he learned a lot from that orc. He learned a lot of the language, a lot of how the orc mind works and whatnot. So I'm not sure exactly where in the timeline that was, but he gains that knowledge.
Ooh.
But 3 years after the first death of everybody, when the orcs showed up, the Imperium finally shows up to be like, hey, we're here to save you. And it's just this 10-year-old.
Sup.
Yeah. So obviously they're like, okay, this is a cool kid.
Yeah.
He could be a great warrior puppet for us in the future. So they take him in, and they send him to the Schola Progenium.
Yes. Which
is like the religious boarding military school of the Warhammer.
It's like, your children are going to become great warriors.
No, they only take orphans.
No, that's right.
They only take orphans, usually of noble blood.
Yes.
But it's like, the whole thing is that they want them to see the emperor as their spiritual father, not God.
Yeah.
But their spiritual father.
Because they I remember now because they are specifically bred to be leaders.
Yeah.
They're not
bred because they're just orphans, but they are broken.
Bred, they're broken into be leaders specifically.
And then rebuilt mentally.
They're not as expendable as an Imperial Guardsman.
Exactly. Yeah. They are human weapons.
Yeah.
Made by the Imperium, mentally, not physically. But also that, because there's going to be...
Yeah, there's going to be some crossover
Yeah, but these schools were absolutely brutal. Like, if a kid was hosing around, whatever, he would be brutally murdered in front of his peers to set an example.
All right.
Yeah, so... And this was the religious school, so, that also...
Sick, yeah.
Yeah, and that was run by... I wrote this word down, and then I decided I didn't want to pronounce it. Then I set myself up to have to say it. The Ecclesiarchy? The Ecclesiarchy.
The Ecclesiarchy?
Yeah, that one. I don't know religious words. Anyways, the easier way to say that is they're the Adeptus Ministorum. Yeah. They're the admin.
Yeah.
Forget the admech. These guys are the admin.
Yeah.
It's basically just the Imperial. Yeah. But over the time at the school, Yarrick got... Oh, and when the Imperium came and found him, they were like, who are you? And he's like, I'm Yarrick, because that was his grandfather. He took his name in memoriam.
Yeah, in memoriam, yeah.
But him and his buddy from his dorm, Dominic Sarov, they became, like... Inseparable, and they were, like, the top always. They were...
Just like ace in every class.
Yeah. I didn't end up finding much more on Dominic. Maybe we'll find more. Maybe we won't. Probably in a novel somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
It's probably like a classic Games Workshop thing when they're writing books of like introducing a character and then 10 chapters later killing said character off.
Exactly. Yeah, he kind of... There's no mention of him dying off, but he doesn't get brought up again after they... No, there might be a battle he gets killed off in. Anyways, back on track. They started off as just the lowest rank of soldiers, and they quickly and together rose to commissar rank.
Mm-hmm.
And then once they became commissars, they were... What's the word I want to use? Given to a senior Lord Commissar, Simon Rasp. Simeon?
Probably Simeon.
Yeah. Move the vowels around, make things confusing.
Yeah.
Commissar Rasp. Lord Commissar Rasp.
Yeah.
He took them under his wing, and the three of them were sent to a planet called Mistral, where there was allegedly heresy going on. So they went to help investigate, and they joined the 77th Mortisan Infantry Regiment. to investigate the heresy.
Fun times.
Fun times. Now I flip my page. And yeah, they spent a good while there doing that. Started learning the ropes of being commissars and whatnot. The next sort of notable bit where they were up against heresy, actual heretical, they're the actual...
Yeah, heretics.
This isn't an investigation, this is just they're fighting heretics.
Yeah.
On a moon of Aenos.
Nice.
He led the 252nd Steel Legion.
The Steel Legion.
The Steel Legion.
Steel Legion.
Against Chaos Marines. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Steel Legion were nice when we had them.
Yeah. There was... I know I read the particular group of Chaos Marines that it was, but then there was nothing I could find on them, so I forgot to write down their name.
If you explain what happens to the Legion, I could probably tell you which one it is.
I didn't find that either.
Okay.
But by the time... I think it was just like nobody could get the edge on each other.
Yeah.
And then, at the very least, Yarrick left. So this might be where Dominic died. But Yarrick leaves, and so this happened on the moon of the planet Aenos, and on that planet there was a bunch of, like, weird old Xenos pyramids.
Yeah.
They were tomb worlds.
Oh.
And when Yarrick left the moon, the tomb worlds started...
They woke up?
Woking up.
Oh.
Woking up?
Woking up.
That is English. And then no more knowledge on that at this moment in my brain. So yeah, now Yarrick is like, he's doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
And 100 years after the Steel Legion shenanigans, that's when we get into the second war for Armageddon.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're skipping the first. No, I'm kidding. I have a little small note just so that it's not like we're jumping, but we'll probably do episodes on in-depth stuff of Armageddon at some point. But the first war for Armageddon occurred in 444 M41. So that'd be the
444th year of the 41st millennium, yeah.
Yes, okay. That's what I thought, but I knew you would get the doing of that. So there were Khorne cultists living on the planet. They tried to rebel against Khorne. As far as I could read...
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Pop off, I guess.
Yeah.
It didn't go well for them, I'm guessing?
No.
Figured.
So, a Space Hulk showed up.
Do you know what a Space Hulk is?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Because I didn't know what it was, so
yes,
I researched it.
Because I played the game.
I did my reading. So it's when a whole bunch of ghost ships that float around the galaxy just kind of like all bump into each other and then form one like hive ship.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So, what a Space Hulk is?
Educate.
You've got the right idea. You're thinking in the wrong realm.
Okay.
So it's so these ships will go along, and usually what happens is they just blip out of existence.
Okay.
It's because
there's a despawn.
There's a despawn. So they're like gone. Basically, what it is they usually fall into the warp.
Oh, okay.
Or they're already into the warp. And what happens is when they fall into the warp or they're going into the warp or something like that, their entrance into the warp is intersected by another ship.
Oh, okay.
And because of that, the two ships fuse.
Oh, okay.
And then over time, as ships morph together and stuff like that, eventually it'll just drop out.
Right.
And that's when these Space Hulks will just come out of the thing. And when Space Hulks come out of the warp, it's a very big deal.
Okay.
Because they're like covered in like demons, they're covered in like cultists, Chaos Marines, and stuff like that. But also, very big chance of an STC. Very big chance of an STC because some of these ships
are so old.
Do have the chance of being pre-heresy, yes.
Yeah.
Being pre-Age of Darkness too.
Damn. Yeah, okay.
So and that's why it's very important that these Space Hulks be captured by the Imperium.
I see.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, this Space Hulk was not one of the
was not a good one.
No, this one had been named the Devourer of Stars.
Ooh. Oh, and that's another thing as well is they'll usually be taken over by the forces of chaos as actual ships that they can use as well. That's why you usually find demons and stuff on them.
So guess who was on the Devourer of Stars?
Who was that?
Well, who were the cultists rebelling against?
Khorne?
Yeah.
Was it Angron?
Yes.
Oh.
Angron, the Demon Prince.
Yeah.
And he He laid out on these people on Armageddon.
Yeah.
Was absolutely destroying them, and then
just imagine the guardsmen and the cultists just standing there on Armageddon, ready to fight, and then just
Angron shows up,
a roar of rage, and they're just like,
"Well, that was fun
living was nice.
Yeah,
I had some good times.
Yeah,
and a chain axe is like
exactly. So Angron lays him out, and then the Space Wolves and Grey Knights show up.
The Grey Knights show up.
Yeah.
Oh, so those Space Wolves didn't make it. They didn't make it out then.
No, the Space Wolves were there too.
Oh no, I mean they didn't make it off the planet.
Oh, yes, true.
Yeah,
true. Because they push back the demons.
Yeah.
Angron buggers off.
Yeah, as he does.
And then they exterminate all the cultists.
Yeah.
And then that was all kept very hush-hush by the murdering of any witnesses.
Yeah.
Or sterilization, sending them to labor camps.
Yeah.
That also happened.
Because the Grey Knights are not allowed to be known to exist.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's why they operate out of the warp.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is the first war for Armageddon. Now, a fun fact about Armageddon. We know this planet already.
Mm-hmm.
We know this planet.
Yeah.
1,500 years after the heresy.
Yeah.
The War of the Beast happened, and we talked about that.
We did, yeah. But very quickly, we didn't actually talk about the full War of the Beast.
Yes, so the big war boss, the Beast, this planet became his home quarters.
Yeah.
And the Mechanicum was supposed to destroy this planet, but they teleported it into the Armageddon system.
Okay.
Now, what other planets can we think of that Orks seem to really have a connection to in the history of after the heresy? Where did they have a really hard time getting the Orks away from? It's Ulanor!
It's Ulanor.
Armageddon is Ulanor.
No.
The Mechanicum were supposed to destroy it, but they teleported it, whether by accident or on purpose, into the Armageddon system. So now the planet's just somewhere else.
There.
It's just there. It's just there. So that's a fun fact.
Yay!
Fun fact.
Ulanor never dies.
Yeah, it never does. So yeah, first war, just premise for knowledge and, whatever. We'll do a whole thing later, but that's basically all the information.
You can see why the Orks want it.
Yeah. Because they want that planet back.
Yeah.
They probably don't know why.
Yeah.
But they want it back.
Mm-hmm.
And well,
it would also probably explain why there's Orks on the planet.
Yes.
Yeah, because as we talked about last time, Ork spores can live for a very long time.
Exactly. So they kind of keep just showing up.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because the Grey Knights were involved in this war, it is part of the lore that there's not much known about this whole war. But
it's the Alfarius Omegon thing.
Yes.
Where it's like they've got their scapegoat of the Grey Knights, so they're like, we don't have to write too much about the First War of Armageddon.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, that's just context background of what this planet is and why it continues to be an issue.
Mm.
So then we get to the Second War.
Yeah.
Where Yarrick is actually involved.
Where Yarrick is important.
Yeah, exactly. So so the First War was in the 444th year of the 41st millennium.
Yeah.
500 years later, in the 941st year of the 41st millennium.
Damn.
Armageddon is now an imperial planet.
Yeah.
After they wiped off all the cultists. Yeah. And it's being ruled by this fantastic guy named Hermann von Strab.
He sounds like a great guy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yarrick is how old? Oh, what? No. Okay. Yarrick isn't alive during the First War of Armageddon.
Oh, God, no.
Got it.
No.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, was he there at the First War? How old is he? No, he wasn't there at the First War of Armageddon.
He was not, and these are 500 years apart.
Yes, okay.
Yarrick was found in the... I just wrote down the 41st millennium. That's not helpful.
I'm gonna take a swing. Probably say 20, 420 Blaze. For 420, 41 basically. As I'm gonna take a swing at
420.
420th year of the 41st millennium.
The First War happened in the 441st.
900. The 920th year of the 41st millennium is roughly when I'm going to say Yarrick was born.
No.
Why?
Because by the time the Second War starts, he's already ready to retire. Let me do my notes.
Okay.
So
you shut up.
I'm doing the episode. No. So, Yarrick had been on Armageddon for many, many years as just a general commissar of the planet's defense system, just the usual mad fighting, the interplanetary warfare, whatever. And he was just about ready to retire. And then Ghazghkull Thraka descended upon the planet, and he did not retire.
Yarrick really did 2 days away from retirement.
Yeah. Jeez. Looks like Florida will be next year, guys.
I'm going to the pleasure world next year, guys.
Yeah. So, 941st year.
Paradise World, not Pleasure World.
Those are two different things.
Yeah, Pleasure World, they belong to Slaanesh, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean... Well, maybe.
Anyways. Perhaps. Because, there is Kamarog, but... Kamarog... But that's not necessarily pleasure, that's just...
Pleasure for someone.
Well, yeah, whatever floats your boat.
Whatever boats your float.
Yep. So the Orks under Ghazghkull descend upon Armageddon. Yeah. And they're like, yeah, here we come. And von Strab is like, nah, we got this. Yeah. Easy peasy.
It was not, in fact,
easy peasy lemon squeezy. It was actually difficult, lemon difficult.
Yeah. Hard, lime hard.
Yes. Von Strab, refused to call to the greater Imperium for help. Yeah. And Yarrick, he done been knowing about the Orks. He knows how the Orks work. Yeah. He takes one look at Ghazghkull and is like, this guy's on a whole new level. Yeah. This guy is something we have never seen before. Mm-hmm. And yeah, von Strab was like, nah, easy peasy. We're not calling anybody. I can do this. Yeah. He could not. So Yarrick tried to be like, dude, you gotta call for help. Yeah. The guy was like, no. So Yarrick goes behind his back and sent an order to the astropaths on the planet. Yeah. Which I also did side research about because why not? Specialized psychers there's a whole other layer of ritual and
they are specifically
for communication, telepathy, or divination.
Yes. Because you have the astropathic choir. Yes. Which is, they have one on every ship. Yep. They have one on every ship. And their entire thing is to send messages through the wall. Yep. Now, when you commandeer the entire astropathic choir, and they go, and it's, hey, this guy said not to do this, but another guy told us to do it anyway, that really catches somebody's attention. Yep. You know what happened the last time that happened? Space Marine 2. Lord Calgar turned up to the fight the last time that happened.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Well, the last time in my memory that I have.
I see. Yes. But yeah, Strab was like, no, we don't need backup. And Yarrick was like, yeah, we're going to need backup. So he went and told the guys, he was like, hey, let the Imperium know we need backup. So
Von were like, oh.
Yeah, and they did. And then von Strab was like, what the heck, man?
Dude, the hell?
You're grounded. You're grounded. And sent him to the Hive City, Hades Hive, which was on Armageddon by this point. And I did do some side research on Hive Cities also, because I hadn't done that yet. Yeah. But for anybody who doesn't know, big cities, imagine Coruscant, the whole planet, but it's just a city, basically. Mm-hmm. And the higher you get up, it's literally the higher class lives higher up. And
it's manufacturing, farming, living, military training, everything, and just a very tall,
pointy triangle.
Exactly.
Yeah. So von Strab sends Yarrick to Hades Hive and is like, sit and think about what you've done.
And Yarrick's like, oh, I will. Watch me.
Yeah, basically. So, without Yarrick to help, von Strab and the rest of everywhere except for Hades Hive is demolished in, no time at all.
I've seen that coming.
Who would have thunk it?
Who would have thunk it? I couldn't have seen it coming.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that nobody in nobody on the planet saw it coming.
Yeah, especially not the telepathic astropaths.
No, not at all.
Definitely not.
Or the guy that was like, hey,
these orcs are more dangerous than usual because I know them. These are like my special interest.
Yeah.
These are my special interest, and I know something's wrong.
It was probably something along the lines of like, orcs don't organize like this usually, kind of thing. Yeah.
It's like Ghazghkull has strategy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's got strategy.
You should be worried. Why? They're using callouts.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm planting on B. I've got
all on 22 black.
All on 22 black. Shotgun East Corridor.
Yeah. So yeah, the orcs take over.
Snipers 3 on roof.
They take over basically the entire planet, and then they get to Hades Hive.
Yeah.
That's coincidentally the last place that they go to attack.
Yeah.
And they can't take it over.
Yeah.
And the orcs are like, what the hell? Yarrick was able to rally all of the defense in Hades Hive and put up such a good fight that the orcs were like now struggling.
Yeah.
So
he stalemated it around the entrances of Hades Hive. Basically.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The orcs couldn't get in, and he was Yarrick was on the front lines himself.
Yeah.
And he rallied such like ralliness, determination in the people that and he was right there with them. He was taking hits left, right, and center. And so eventually Ghazghkull noticed that something there was something wrong at this particular spot.
Yeah.
So he sends Uglhard.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does he?
Uglhard, one of the next strongest war bosses in the chain of command, to go to the hive and get rid of the resistance.
Yeah.
And this guy and his squad, he's I'm trying to remember what clan.
Snakebite.
Yeah, the Snakebite war boss. Him and his dudes come in, and they do make a big hit when they get in, and they take down a lot of people. But then Yarrick challenges him directly. He's like, "You think you're a big guy coming in here and killing my guys? Let's duke it out, man to man." So they 1v1.
Yeah.
And Uglhard does this is the guy who rips off Yarrick's arm.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I mean, boo.
He took Yarrick's arm, but that made Yarrick so much cooler because then Yarrick proceeds to cut off this dude's head with his power sword.
One-handed.
Sorry, chain sword. One-handed. He's only got one arm. He cuts off this dude's head and then rips off the power claw of this orc, and he holds it in the air above him, one-handed, one-armed.
Yeah.
And this stokes the embers of the resistance of the people again, and the orcs run away.
Ooh.
The orcs run away. And I feel like we've had the conversation before about how orcs don't do that.
No.
They don't run away. But yeah, the humans rally and fend off the orcs. And then Yarrick has a nap. He passes out.
I mean,
after there's no longer a threat, he passes out.
Well, the orcs are probably looking at him and looking all the blood trailing down his body.
He's gonna chase us so fast.
He's gonna be so fast.
He's gonna be so fast.
Oh my god, that man is so fast. Look how ready he is. And meanwhile, Yarrick's like, I am very tired.
Yeah.
This arm is heavy and I'm losing a lot of blood.
Basically, yeah. So then, Yarrick has a nap, and Ghazghkull is like, where's my guy?
Yeah.
So he goes to Hades Hive, and by the time he gets there, Yarrick's back up on his feet again. Still one-armed at this point.
Disarmed?
Yes. He's been disarmed, but only halfway.
Yeah.
And they 1v1.
Yarrick 1v1's Ghazghkull.
Yeah, with one arm.
Okay.
And he's like, this isn't gonna go well. Yarrick is aware that this isn't gonna go well. And he managed to get most of the city evacuated.
Yeah.
And then Respite shows up finally. Ghazghkull does manage to just about kill Yarrick, but then Commander Dante of the Blood Angel
let's go
shows up and kicks Ghazghkull to the ground. And then after the skirmish is over, then Yarrick had the power claw specifically fitted, modified to fit onto his arm. He also lost an eye during this battle. Which is then, I don't know at what point he gets the new eyeball.
Probably in the same
Bale
operation.
Eye.
Yeah, probably like the same operation where he got his arm put on.
Well, I'm not sure, because the reason that he got the eye, the Bale Eye, is because there had been a rumor spread amongst the Orks that Yarrick could kill just by looking at you. He could kill with a single glance. So Yarrick, the funny guy he is, got a laser implanted directly into his eye socket so that he could shoot laser beams out of his eyeballs and kill Orks with it.
Love him.
Because the Orks believed he could kill with one eye, so he made it happen. So the battle is won by Dante and the Blood Angels, but Yarrick is the poster child for it. He is now the savior of Armageddon, and with that he retires. But he gets the eye, and he gets the arm. And then that leads to some interesting conversations later on. And I found a quote that I'm going to make Ethan read. That was part of a conversation between Yarrick and...
Where's the quote?
A guy.
There we go. Between Yarrick and a guy called, quote-unquote, the Commander.
The Commander.
The Commander.
Yes.
I'm going to challenge my inner Yarrick here.
Yes. Do you have a Yarrick voice?
Well, they actually... I was really shocked about this. He has like a very like gravelly Russian kind of voice, sense. Like that kind of area. And that they I just found that out from the Armageddon announcement. Which is also... why that whole thing is the reason that the Blood Angels are the focus now. It's because Armageddon's the focus and the Blood Angels are there to defend it.
That makes sense. Makes sense.
So anyway, why do you look at me so? This, the claw, the eye, minor setbacks from the last mission.
Yes, minor setbacks.
Taken from me by a particularly vicious snakebite warlord. He won't brag about it anymore as he did not survive the encounter. I've had my arm replaced with the very claw that it severed, and the eye, I now have my evil eye that the Orks will have something to fret about. There is a superstitious lot. You know there are such things about your enemy in order to defeat them. Remember what I told you. Observe and learn.
Thanks, Ethan.
You're welcome.
So yeah, that I'm assuming happened at some point in his retirement, maybe, or after he got back into the field, which I will talk about now.
Yeah, will we? It's the quickest transition between topics I've ever seen in my life.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm really good at that. Totally, yeah.
Yeah?
Sure.
Apparently we're funny as too, so...
I was going to say it's the undiagnosed stuff, but it is diagnosed.
It's so very diagnosed. Yeah, I think it's pretty diagnosed.
It's very diagnosed at this point.
Any doctor could look at you and go, yeah.
There's something wrong.
There's something wrong with that fella.
Yeah. Well, we do have 80 of them subscribers now, at least.
Yeah. You're saying all of our subscribers have ADHD?
Well, no. Well, I don't know what I'm saying. Thanks for being here, guys.
Thank you, guys. All of our subscribers are in HD. And we got 80 of them.
Yes.
I don't know what that means, but...
The doctor said so.
Yeah, the doctor said he got 80 of them.
Woohoo!
Anyway, back to the game.
Back to the game. The game? The lore. The lore. The lore about the game, which we talk about weekly. Yarrick, at the end of the Second War of Armageddon, retires.
Yeah.
You know... well, no, he does retire.
Yeah.
But you know when you see old people... that should be retired and they're working like a retail job or they're doing skip because they're bored.
I was about to say, because it's quite clear that they were like, I've had work for like 50 years.
They don't know what else to do.
I have no idea what to do now.
Like, they're perfectly fine financially.
Yeah.
They're just bored.
Mm-hmm.
So it only takes 3 years for Yarrick to get bored. He's got a thing about 3 years.
Yeah, he's got a real big thing about 3 years.
About 3 years.
I am bored now.
I'm bored now.
I wish to fight orcs.
I wish to fight orcs.
Sure, Yarrick, let's get you to bed.
Yeah. So...
I remember when I fought Orc War Boss. Let's get you to bed, buddy.
No, I go fight more.
I go fight more.
I go fight more.
I am Commissar Yarrick of the Steel Legion. That's right, Grandpa. Yes, sure. I'll get you to bed.
So he's like, okay, reunion tour, guys. Let's go kill more orcs. And so he gets a band of just Imperial forces.
Yeah.
and they do fairly well. They cleanse a couple of worlds of orcs.
Yeah.
And then
so they go off world and start cleansing orcs. Because I'm guessing Armageddon, the system is full of orcs on different planets and stuff.
The system is still full, yes. Yeah. Armageddon is fine for now.
Yes.
But
Armageddon the planet is fine. Armageddon the system is not.
No, exactly. So yeah, they're doing okay until they land on a planet called Golgotha.
It sounds orcish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they are immediately and brutally defeated.
Oof.
Yeah. Yarrick he had to abandon his Baneblade.
No.
His big tank.
His big tank?
His big tank.
His big tank, no.
He had to leave it on the planet.
Oh, is this the video that gets shown around everywhere?
I have no idea.
Was it one where Yarrick wakes up on an orc ship?
He gets captured, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets captured.
Okay.
By Ghazghkull himself.
Ooh.
Allegedly.
He
gets taken, yeah.
Well, it's not alleged. There's a whole video.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So he's forced into being a slave for the orcs with the rest of the humans that were with him.
Yeah.
Or, whatever the orcs decided to take for human slaves.
Yeah.
And they're tortured, of course. Fun and games for the orcs. And, yeah. So after a little while of that, Yarrick is like, okay, this isn't cool. And tries to
Understatement of the year. But...
Understatement of the year. Tries to lead a rebellion.
Yeah.
It does not work.
Oh.
They got...
Yeah.
There was a little bit, and then they're, 20 humans surrounded by orcs?
Yeah.
It doesn't go too well. And this is all on board of Ghazghkull's Space Hulk.
Yes.
Because he has a Space Hulk. Which I don't know if I said before, but Ghazghkull...
I want Space Hulk.
Ghazghkull has a Space Hulk. I want
a Hulk in space.
I wrote the name down at the end of my notes somewhere.
The Warg Maker or something like that.
Called the something killer, the war I don't know. I'll find it in my notes when I get to there. So yeah, this all happens on the shape, the Space Hulk ultimately fails. Everyone's recaptured, and at this point, Yarrick was brought before Ghazghkull himself for an audience with the war boss.
Yes.
He's expecting to be executed or more torture to the point of execution.
Boss wants to see you.
Ghazghkull gives him a shuttle.
Yeah.
Says bye-bye.
Okay.
Let's go.
This is the other thing, because this is from a Hammer and Bolter episode.
Okay.
Which is on Warhammer Plus.
Okay.
Warhammer Plus. For all your Warhammer viewing needs. We're not sponsored.
Not sponsored. This is not an ad.
No. But they do actually really put out some really good stuff.
Oh yeah.
That's where the I would like to see the skies of Baal one last time thing comes from.
Yep.
That's also where it's burn the heretic, purge the unclean. And I can't remember what the last one is.
That's okay. Blood for the blood god.
No. Those were blood angels that were saying this.
Yes.
Yeah. So Yarrick wakes up, and there's an orc waiting for him. He's like, "Boss wants to see you."
Yeah.
And then Yarrick is marched out.
Yeah.
To a bunch of orcs, and now the orcs, and he thinks this is his killing squad. You can see it in his face, but the orcs spread.
Yeah.
They part the crowd for Yarrick.
Yeah.
Which is unheard of for orcs and humans, and they're yelling and screaming and stuff like that.
As orcs do. And
it's one of those things where you realize that they're not yelling and screaming because they get to kill Yarrick. They're yelling and screaming because that's Yarrick.
Yeah.
And they're like,
that's him. That's Bale Eye.
That's Bale Eye. And then he gets to the thing, and then he sees the ship, and he's like, he says to Ghazghkull, he's like, "What is this?" And then Ghazghkull responds with the ever famous line of "Good enemies is hard to come by."
Yeah.
And then he sends him on his way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "Okay, bye. See you next time."
I love you. I hate you.
This time next week?
Yeah. You want to do it again sometime? I will kill you where you stand, orc.
Exactly. And I did have that quote. I knew you were going to say it, but I wrote it down anyways.
I love it. I love that quote. I will quote it to the end of time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good enemies is hard to come by.
Good enemies is hard to come by.
And the other thing, too, is that Ghazghkull was planning to re-invade Armageddon.
Yeah.
And he wanted to have fun.
Yeah.
So he
didn't want it to be boring.
He didn't want it to be boring, so he let Yarrick go so that he could fight him on Armageddon again.
It's like when fox hunters release the fox because they know they won't be able to find one in the forest.
Yeah.
But then that fox comes back and like just rips your neck out.
Exactly. Yeah, so Ghazghkull wasn't expecting to see Yarrick until Armageddon again.
Yeah.
But Yarrick is like, no.
Yeah.
So he
No way I'm not coming back.
No way I'm not coming back. So he goes back to Golgotha.
Yeah.
And he's got an army of Mechanicum with him.
Oh.
He's got Titans. He's got Skitarii and an Ordinatus engine, which is a huge, I don't even know what to call it. It's large. It kind of looks like a trebuchet, like a
handy throwy thingy.
A handy throwy thingy.
Yeah.
But a tank, and it shoots missiles that have the acid, like the flesh eater acid in them.
Oh yeah, the life eater virus.
Not kind
of like the life eater. Yeah.
Not as potent, but like if you get hit by this missile, you are getting eaten from the inside out by the acid.
Ooh.
These are specifically called the Armageddon Ordinatus.
Yeah.
Or they're named after this whole fighting thing that's going on. And they're built from squat tech. I did not look that up, but squat technology.
Squats, they are human beings that settled gravity-rich planets.
Yeah. So they're really short.
They're really short, really dense human beings.
Oh, they're like dwarves.
They're like dwarves, yeah. Okay. But they're not the Leaguers of Votann. No. So there's something different.
Cool.
Yeah.
So the Ordinatus engine was built from squat technology.
Yeah.
And going back to Golgotha and like destroying everything, he got his Yarrick's
Baneblade back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trump wants his blue blazer black.
No, he didn't. Yeah, you did. You said
blue blazer black. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Sorry. Yeah, so he gets it back. Oh, and it did have a name, which I wrote down. The Fortress of Arrogance. That's what his Baneblade is named.
So
a Fortress of Arrogance.
So his Baneblade is full of arrogance. Oh, it's because he's in it.
Exactly. So he does reclaim it so that, well, not so that he can't, well, he ends up using it as his main...
his vehicle.
His vehicle in the third war for Armageddon, which I'm going to talk about now.
Yeah. Please.
Please do.
You've been leaving me in suspense.
Yeah. Anticipation. Anyways. So, third time is the charm. This war is so much harder than the second. It's actually not the charm, it's so much worse.
Yeah.
Yarrick shows up 2 weeks early. He shows up 2 weeks early for the war.
I'm ready for war.
Because you can schedule this kind of thing.
I've come for the war. Actually, the war's in 2 weeks. You're a little bit early.
You're a little bit early, but we want to give you supreme command of all the defense and military on the planet. And he's like, okay, cool.
But only because you showed up early.
Yeah, only because you showed up early. If you showed up tomorrow, we would have given it to the other guy.
We give it to the other guy.
Not
Von List, whatever his name is.
Dead.
Okay.
Von Strab, he's dead.
Von Strucker.
Sure. So, yeah, he's ready. He's ready for the Orks. Ghazghkull makes the first move by bombing Hades Hive from orbit.
No!
The place where they once had a stalemate, Ghazghkull just nukes it right away. Yarrick was expecting this.
So he evacuated Hades,
Yeah, where, someone who had more pride, like Von Strab, would have tried to defend it again just for the sake of it. Yarrick was like, it's not fucking worth... Sorry, bad. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
Let's just get everybody out of there, and then we have resources left. We have enough people to continue killing orcs because they didn't all die at the Hive.
Yeah, because Yarrick is smart enough to know that orcs are dumb enough to attack the one place that they couldn't take the last time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He knows. Yeah. So then the first strategy for Yarrick was to just order everybody to shoot down as many orcs as possible on their way in before they hit the ground.
Yeah.
Which, worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Pretty well. But of course, orcs are going to make it through. And they're landing in their rocks.
What's a rock?
R-O-K.
Yeah.
These are their interplanetary ships, or at least one form of them.
Yeah, it's an orc drop pod, isn't it?
Yes, this is an orc drop pod. So imagine a rock.
Yeah.
The size of an asteroid.
Yeah.
So imagine an asteroid. That's hollowed out.
Yeah.
Full of guns and engines and guns.
Yeah.
And maybe a little bit of navigation or like targeting things and more guns.
Yeah.
I have quoted that directly from the wiki because I thought it was funny. That is, honest to God, the description of these things. It's the rocks full of guns. I don't know what more you want from me. So and then obviously these can't warp travel.
Yeah.
For the most part, they just kind of drift between worlds.
Yeah.
They're just kind of like, they just kind of, yeah. Of all of the ships in this world or in this universe, rocks are like your winter beater that you pray will get you to the gas station before you run out.
Way to exclude like a massive amount of the audience.
Okay, so in Canada, our winters are so bad that a lot of people buy really crappy cars just to use in the winter so that they don't destroy their summer cars. And these are like, you get these for like $300 off of Facebook Marketplace.
Yeah, from some dude that's living in the back end of nowhere. And he's like, the engine works. What else works?
The engine works. It's held together with duct tape and a prayer.
Yeah.
So that's what these rocks are.
Duct tape and a prayer is everything that the orcs do.
Basically, yeah. But these things...
I was thinking about it earlier and I was like, you know, 1 HP in a dream does not explain orcs, especially in Warhammer. No, it's 1 wound and a wish.
Yeah. It's like, I'm imagining that flow chart of like, okay, does it move?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Yes. Okay, should it move? Mm-hmm. Yes, okay, you're fine.
Yeah.
If it doesn't, and it should, WD-40.
Yeah.
If it does move, and it shouldn't move, duct tape.
Yeah.
That's the orcs.
Does it move? No. Should it move? Yes. Imperial. Does it move? Yes. Is it supposed to move? Yes. Mechanicum. Does it move? No. Is it supposed to move? No. Orcs.
But we believe it will, so it does.
We believe it will.
Jesus Christ. I was thinking that this would be like, you know, a 30-minute episode or something, but we're getting over to an hour here. Hopefully everybody's enjoying our delirium.
I hope so.
We're a delirium in the Imperium, you know? So anyways, the rocks start crashing down to the surface of Armageddon. I almost called it Abaddon. Armageddon planet, not Abaddon, the dude.
You ever seen a good dude?
No, just the dude, the guy.
Abaddon, the good doctor.
Is he a sturgeon also?
I am a sturgeon.
No, we talked about those in the Drukhari episode, the surgeons.
The surgeons?
The surgeons.
I've not listened to the Drukhari. Oh wait, I was there for the Drukhari.
Yeah, you were.
They're the people that make the homunculi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the pain doctors.
Yeah.
Pain boys.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyways, back onto the rocks. Okay? Rocks.
Back on the box.
Back on the rocks. Rocks.
Just read.
Okay, so these things, their landing gear is stupid. They have none. They control their descent to planet with force fields that go off and propel them backwards.
Yeah. So
that they slow down. There's molecular physics going on here.
Mech boys.
Yeah.
Quick.
Yeah.
You got your weird boys on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The weird boys are on this.
Yeah.
But
how does this work? Weird boys now.
Weird boys. It goes slow, but it also gets really hot.
Yeah. It gets really
hot. Hot enough to the point where once the rock hits the ground, it's so hot that it boils the ground underneath it up to like 10 feet or some I was going to say a bad word.
Yeah.
Boils the ground. And then there's like a silicone layer with the molecular... I don't even know. Yeah. I don't even get it. But then they've got like this base under the rock that gives stability.
Yeah.
And then there is more stabilization. It's basically just anchors, pointy anchors that get thrown out to hold the rocks in place.
Yeah.
And then they have hydraulics to offload all their stuff.
You've just explained what an Imperial guardsman has to deal with when he's fighting orcs.
Yeah.
What he has to do. He's in the bar, or whatever passes for a bar after you finish fighting orcs. He's like, man, like, I don't know, like, what's up, buddy? Like, these boulders, they come down from space, like asteroids.
Yeah.
Like asteroids, and like you know the orcs have sent them because it makes no.
Well, the orcs are in them.
The orcs are in them. You know the orc. You know the orcs have sent them down because an orc comes out.
So many orcs.
So many orcs come out.
These things can fit. Sorry, I don't want to interrupt your rant, but
no, it's all good.
These can fit gigants, which are like the orc titans, basically, and they're all made to look like orc and mork.
Yeah,
you can fit between 7 and 18 gigants into a rock.
Oh my god!
Like some of these are Death Star sized.
Dude,
These are the size of small moons.
No wonder the Imperial Guard are so depressed. Like I said, they're in the bar and they're like, dude, and then this huge orc thing comes out on hydraulics.
Yeah.
Out of a rock in the ground.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm stood there and I'm like,
what's going on?
So I aim my what is basically a flashlight at the thing. And then Commissar Yarrick's like, fight! And I'm like, I don't want to fight, man.
It's a rock.
It's a rock.
It's not just a rock.
It's a boulder.
Because these also double as fortresses that they can defend from.
What do you mean?
They're equipped with guns.
Full of guns.
They have turrets on these rocks. Okay, this is my last page of notes. Okay, we're fine. It's fine. Oh. So these rocks eventually make it down.
It gets worse every time you talk about them. Every time you talk about them.
Yeah, this was fun. This is a fun episode.
Yeah,
I'm starting to get lightheaded from so much. So I did shorten my notes by this point because I realized that this is just too much, and we'll get into more of the specifics about.
Yeah,
because this is Yarrick's episode. This is not an Ork episode. I digress.
So Yarrick comes back.
So Yarrick, well, no, he's been on the planet.
Yeah,
and then they're fighting. And it becomes a war of attrition.
Yeah.
And they've got Cadian Shock Troopers by this point.
Oh, it's that bad.
It's that bad. They've got Cadian Shock Troopers.
Yeah.
I was going to do side research, and then I was like, nah. We'll do a whole thing.
Don't worry, I'm here. I can help.
Cool.
Cadians are the best fighters in the galaxy.
Yes.
They are born by age 7.
Yeah.
By age 7, they are training with rifles. Okay. By age 15, they're in the military.
Yeah.
So they're literally the best fighters in the galaxy. Yeah. Usually the Cadians are sent in because regular Imperial Guardsmen just won't cut it.
Yeah.
And that's the reason. So when you hear the Cadians are here, it's like, uh-oh.
and like specifically the Shock Troopers are like one of the highest.
Mm-hmm.
I do know that much, that they are one of the. They're the gods.
And that's the reason the planet broke before the god did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's a special one for another day.
Yeah. But that's a special tool, a secret Mouska tool.
Secret Mouska tool for later.
Yeah. So yeah, this becomes a war of attrition.
Yeah.
Ghazghkull runs away. Yarrick won't stand for that. He gets a little bit of depression.
Yeah.
Because he knows that this isn't going to be good. So then Yarrick is ready to chase Ghazghkull to the ends of the galaxy.
Ghazghkull! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
So he gets, hold on, sorry. Other engage the here and then to the down. I stopped writing. I thought I'd be able to, just Black Templars.
Okay.
Yarrick employs Black Templars.
I thought they only fought against heretics.
As well as a guy by the name of High Marshal Helbrecht.
Oh.
Know nothing about this man.
That's the guy.
The guy.
That's the leader of the Black Templars.
Okay, so Yarrick and the leader of the Black Templars are like, okay, we're gonna go and kill Gaz.
Yeah, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna leave a couple of my guys back here, and they're gonna crucify your emperor-loving army, just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
And we're gonna go get Ghazghkull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they do eventually kill Rekka. That's the name of the Space Hulk.
Okay.
Kill Rekka.
Rekka.
W-R.
Oh, Rekka.
Rekka.
Rekka. Got it.
Like the Wrecker.
The Rekka.
Yeah. Kill Rekka.
Kill Rekka.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this leads to the Battle of the Haunted Gulf.
My favorite punk band, by the way.
Yeah. It's so great.
Is that a Sabaton song?
That would be sick. That would be a sick. Now this happens in so the last year that I said was like the year 900 of the 41st millennium.
Yeah.
The Battle of the Haunted Gulf takes place in the year. Hold on.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'm not good at numbers, guys. The 189,999th year of the 41st millennium. 189,999.
18999. Damn.
Yarrick and Helbrecht are chasing Ghazghkull.
Yeah.
For almost 200,000 years.
Yeah. I think what?
That doesn't seem to track.
That don't compute.
That we'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
But yeah, huge battle.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to get into that one. But Ghazghkull disappears into the warp at the end of that, and he starts the wah!
The wah!
Wah! Oh, this is when Yarrick gets a little depressed.
Oh,
because
Ghazghkull got away.
He got away.
Yeah.
So then, they're just going around, and then they finally end up on the world of Ikaria.
Yeah.
And
sounds familiar.
Ghazghkull is using this as a fancy weapons factory.
Say that name again.
Ikaria.
Ikaria.
Icaria.
Space Marine 1.
Sure.
That's Ikaria.
That's what it is.
I think so. Spell it again. Well, hang on.
It's destroyed. It's a destroyed planet.
It is. I know. There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
Icaria.
Ikaria.
Yeah. Ikaria. Yeah. Graia. Okay, that's why I got it. That's why I got it mixed up.
What's it called?
Graia. Not Ikaria.
Okay.
No, I think I probably remember Ikaria because of Yarrick, but yeah, okay. I digress.
All good. So
not the game not the planet from Space Marines.
Not the planet from Space Marines.
Sad.
But yeah, this is an orc factory planet now.
Yeah.
And the planet is already starting to break.
Yeah.
Because there's so much orc just stuff going on.
Yeah.
So Yarrick shows up with a Space Wolves flotilla, and from one ship. Well, he's in the one ship. Yeah. Obviously, he can't be in two ships. They knock down the front door, and they're like, "Yo, run for your lives! Piss your pants! Be scared!"
I strongly suggest you piss yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss your pants. Be so scared.
Commander Yarrick's here. Prepare to be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your pants are about to be peed.
I'm gonna puke your pants. Was that one of...
That's one of Gage's things. I'm going to puke your pants.
Okay. I was like, where is that bit from? It just got summoned from the depths of my memory.
Yeah, no, that
was one of the worst bits.
That's a Gage bit from when we worked together.
Oh, holy callback.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Okay. So, Yarrick West.
Not Yarrick, his pants.
Yeah. So, tea's ready, everybody. It's really hot in here, okay?
By Russ and the Old Father, have you peed yet? You should do it in your pants.
They 1v1 again.
Yeah.
Pants pissed, they're 1v1ing. And they're going blow for blow.
Yeah.
Eventually, Ghazghkull picks up Yarrick in his hand and bonks him on the head with his own head. Yarrick's out cold.
Okay.
Ghazghkull drops him and is about to squish him like a bug.
Yeah, like a bug.
Squish that Yumi like a bug.
Squish that Yumi like a bug.
And then he smiles and buggers off.
Yeah.
He just turns around and walks away. He does not.
I can just imagine the old person looking down like,
I'm gonna squish you. Never mind.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
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 Sounds like Mr. Frog. Hello.
Okay, so then the Space Marines find Yarrick passed out.
Yeah.
And they take him off. And then they have to... He's so beat up that they have to augment him technologically.
By Blast and the Old Father, this is Commander Yarrick.
Yeah.
Why are his pants wet?
Jesus Christ. Okay, we're done with that bit. That bit is done.
Looks like someone pissed his pants.
Oh my god, okay.
We need to stop.
Yeah. Okay, so Yarrick is taken back to a medical bay in one of the Space Wolf ships.
Yeah.
And they give him... But, so he's dead now.
Yeah.
Not really, though.
Yeah. He's on the verge of death.
No, they say he's dead.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Okay.
They bring him back to hell. They build him an inner robot so that... Well, not like a robot, but they
augment his body.
They augment him so he can survive.
Yeah.
And the rumors, quote unquote, of his death start to spread.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
Rumors so good they made it out of game.
Allegedly, the Bell of Lost Souls on Terra.
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
They ring it. Allegedly.
Oh, so they ring it for
Yarrick because everyone thinks he's dead.
Yeah.
So, but he's not.
I'm just gonna unring the bell, I guess.
Yeah. So he wakes up from being augmented, and he hears from the Space Wolves that Armageddon's under attack again. Oh, here we go again. But this time it's not Ghazghkull. It's Speed Boss Wazdakka Gutsmek.
Is that his Christian name?
Yeah, that is his legal name. So Yarrick goes back to Armageddon.
Yeah.
Takes warp travel, takes a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been
1 week.
It's been.
So he's still...
A millennium since you looked at me.
So he's still going.
Yeah. Is there some warp mess up, or does he go and actually fight this guy? Is that where it ends?
That's where his history ends.
Oh, Games Workshop, devious people. So
that's as much as I know. Ethan, take it away.
So here's my funny thing. So, as you guys know, Blood Angels player, as you probably also know around this time to age the episode, Armageddon just got announced about a month ago. Yarrick is back.
Yeah.
So, from the sounds of things, it sounds like there might be some warp trickery up to snuff happening here.
Yeah.
And he might be coming back to the 4th War of Armageddon.
Yeah.
But it sounds like it might be the 5th War for Armageddon.
Yeah. Timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah. Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's...
But anyway,
yeah.
Yarrick's back, and he's coming back for the 4th War of Armageddon.
Guess who's back?
Yarrick's back
again.
Yarrick's back. Tell your friend. Yes. Yeah. And as I think I mentioned it last episode, it's going to be the How to Train Your Dragon meme of "You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. You're as beautiful as the day I lost you. I hate you."
Yeah. This is going to be great.
It's going to be great.
So that's a brief history.
Of Spaniel. Cocker Spaniel Yarrick.
Yeah, so that's a not very brief history
of Commissar Yarrick.
Yeah, and that is not including any of the readings of the novels that I have not done yet.
Yeah, we'll come back.
We'll come back. We've been talking. Well, we talked once.
Yeah. No, because when we Yarrick, when we'll talk about, there'll be more stuff about Yarrick when we start talking about the Wars of Armageddon.
Yes.
Yeah, because there's a lot to do with the Wars of Armageddon.
Yes.
Especially the second one where Dante shows up.
Exactly.
He's probably like, finally death, and then he doesn't die, and he's like, why do you forsake me, father?
Exactly.
Why do you love me so much?
Exactly.
Azarath, I swear to God, if you put me in a dreadnought, I'll kill you.
Put him in the dreadnought!
Put him in the dreadnought!
Yeah!
It's a very Space Wolves thing to do. It's not a Blood Angels thing to do. They'd be like, if you put me in the dreadnought, I'll kill you. And they're like, put him in the dreadnought.
Put him in the dreadnought. So anyways, that's the end of our episode.
I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, our nonsense.
Watch, comment, subscribe on YouTube.
Turn on that ding ding bell.
Yeah. If you're on Spotify, come across to YouTube.
It's so much better on YouTube right now.
Yeah, because stuff's actually being posted.
Yeah,
once they figure out Spotify, it'll be fixed again.
Spotify is being a spot iffy right now.
It is. It's been a great spot iffy. Yeah. And hey,
I'm funny.
Who knows? Some people might be here from TikTok.
Whoa!
Gage is making reels.
Whoa!
And he's making YouTube shorts, so he might make. Yeah.
Is Gage Kesha? TikTok.
All right, it's been fun.
It's been fun. Thank you for being here for my ramblings.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah, short intro, extra. Bye-bye.
Bye.